Be right tonight. Hey, gonna be right tonight.
Hey Trey,
Hey.
V, can you come here? I need to talk.
Yeah, I'm coming. Coming, bro. What's going on, bro? Yeah, what's going on with you, bro? All right, check this out. It's just been a little overwhelming lately. I got a lot of pressure, and it is straight up working me, man. It's really working me right now. All right, bro. I really don't understand your pain. I ain't getting a doctorate or nothing, but I am trying to get this business back off the ground. So it could definitely be hard. I just be trying to successfully date. You know, that too can be very overwhelming. Not for nothing, guys, but I'm in a crisis here. I got 2 papers and a project due in a few days, and I'm nowhere near complete. Seriously, not nowhere near complete, man. And my lab is a mess, and I'd literally be too tired to try to clean it up when I get home from work. Like, V, your business is good. Don't get me wrong. Trey, I'm glad that you're out here, dating again. But how do I overcome being so overwhelmed? That's what I need to know, guys. Oh, dude, first of all, you put a lot of pressure on yourself to be this superhero. When was the last time you actually tried going on a date, bro? What's that got to do with my predicament? What he's saying is you got to dedicate some time to chill, bro. You don't see me out here constantly working, trying to complete something all the time, do you? Nah. Exactly. So don't be out here trying to be Superman. Be a little Clark Kent sometimes. I'm more of a Batman kind of guy. Well, be Bruce Wayne then, bro. Smart aleck. He's got your number, though. He's right. Sometimes you gotta let the professional rest. Otherwise, you'll end up blowing a gasket. Look at me. I'm all laid back and everything. Quite literally. All right, dudes, y'all win. So I got a question. Trey, who you finna go on a date with? LaSarah. The girl on the dance team? Yep. Look at you aiming high. What can I say? I got quite the silver tongue. Ooh, wow. So Verdi, you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh God, I do have some extra time on my hands. Trey, you think LaSarah and her friends will be up for a triple date? Ah, I see you trying to be slick. Let me see what I can work with. We ain't got that many hours. It's like maybe 4 or 5 hours from now. Sounds like a winner to me. Right now, about to order some pizza. What y'all want? Meat lovers. Dude, give me pepperoni and bacon. Predictable. Righteous. What's going on, everybody? This is your favorite YouTuber that's back from his hiatus, the #1 son of Alabama, the greatest black male English teacher that you're ever gonna meet in history, and the future Dr. Verdi L. Coleman III. That's right, everybody. I am back. Season 5 of Road to the Doctorate is here. And for those of y'all that have been wondering, yes, I am bald, bald-headed, beard gang. So, a little bit of backstory will come with that later in the series, but for right now, let me give you the theme that we're going to be working with. This theme for season 5 has been revamped. I know what I told you guys back in season 4, but season 5 is definitely going to be It's going to be a story that's going to be worth telling. It's called The Wars That We Fight. Every doctoral student has their thing that they go up against, something that basically keeps them from being able to really be at their fullest potential, at least for a time being. And we wonder sometimes, like, are we going to be able to succeed? Are we going to be able to go to the next level? It's all sorts of things that rage on in our heads all the time, but we never actually address it. Many of us don't get a chance to go to therapists or seek mental health because we're so pressured by our civilian jobs as well as our schoolwork and everything else that we have to do. So the skit that you saw earlier was the precursor to the main topic for today. It's called Being Overwhelmed. Now, this is one of the many wars that we fight. We doctoral students, we are always overwhelmed with a lot of work, other duties, and even trying to have a normal life, whether you're dating or trying to just, take care of a family or just trying to have fun and have your best hot girl summer or hot boy summer. So the thing, I want to tell y'all a story. And this story here is basically one of the ones I've shared on Clubhouse. So if you've already been following me on Clubhouse, you know this story. I had a nervous breakdown during the year 2020. I had 4 of them. And they were from exhaustion, being overwhelmed. I couldn't really take all the pressure that was being put on me. And going into 2021, I carried some of those things with me, especially having dealt with some personal and turbulent issues that have affected my health, my mental health, and the relationships that I have with different people. So I kind of had to pull to the side and, just work on myself. I would find myself on Clubhouse. Most of you probably have already seen the video of my first Clubhouse experience. If you haven't, I'll leave the link in the description below. And some of you that have followed me on there have gotten a chance to really hear a little bit of my backstory. But you would think that being overwhelmed was an easy thing to deal with. It's not. Being overwhelmed is one of the toughest things to deal with. So I came up with 3 things that I did to help me get over the hump of being overwhelmed as a doctoral student and anything else that I decided to be in life. All right. So the first thing that I did was I decided to get more sleep. This was one of the most critical things for me because I was not getting enough sleep. Between having to do work at night and then having to teach during the daytime, there was really no sleep for me. I would get some in the afternoons, but then I would have to have that anxiety run around, and I'm over here basically wondering, like, dang, I gotta get up later on and try to do some work. But as my mom always says, broken rest is no rest. So I had to force myself to get on a schedule and literally stick to it. How that has been going? Could be better. All right. Number 2, gotta get your food in your system. Eat plenty of food, not just junk food, not just high greasy food, but make sure that you're actually eating well balanced meals. Have yourself a nice starch, a meat, a bread, and a vegetable. I incorporate those. Oh, and some fruit too. You gotta have some fruit. I've been eating a lot more fruit lately, and it's definitely done wonders for how I've been able to really get more energy. I've cut down on a lot of pork. I'm trying to work on beef, but I'm not getting all the way there yet. But I do love my vegetables. I do love my starches. And make sure you drink plenty of water. There's no way in the world that I could have had, beautiful skin like this without drinking water. All right, so third and finally, gotta have some downtime. Downtime can be practically anything, whether it be reading, video games, just hiking. That's if you're in the mountains or something. But anything that basically allows you to be able to really decompress. And for different people, they got different strokes. I, for one, I'm a gamer and I love to play video games. That's my thing. Whenever I get a chance to, I play a video game. It still allows me to be able to keep up my brain power. And then occasionally I will try to read for pleasure, because reading for pleasure becomes a luxury when you're reading for research. And then of course, you know, I have other things that I like to do as well, you know, edit content, things of that nature. And, you know, I post them on Instagram, post on YouTube, what have you. So to wrap this up, make sure that you find out what works for you, because at the end of the day, you don't want to end up that person that ends up in a coffin because you decide that you wanted to push your limits and not really take care of your body. Because a lot of things can happen. You can get sick, you can have a lapse in judgment, which can lead to car accidents or, you know, even worse, death. And it can also lead to irritable attitudes and mood swings. So please, if you are a doctoral student or even if you're just a regular person, make sure that you get plenty of sleep, plenty of food, healthy food, and make sure that you have good outlets for downtime. Other than that, everything else pretty much will fall into place. So, what can you expect for season 5 of Road to the Doctorate? As I said before, this season is all about the wars that we fight. I'm going to be telling stories about my life and the challenges that I've had, and hopefully my challenges, stories that I've dealt with in my challenges will relate to you and be able to motivate you and inspire you to really be able to push forward, keep going with those classes, and just being able to keep going with that job, whether or not you hate it or whether or not you're just failing. Or even if you're trying to get back on your feet, this will help you because, you know, you see somebody out there that's trying to do the same thing that you're doing. They're trying to persevere. So with that being said, I have no idea when the next video is going to drop, but definitely be on the lookout for some more side content. I'm definitely going to bring the funny. This has been another Silvertongue production. Stay blessed, mask up, or get vaccinated, whichever one fits your fancy. We love you.